Top 10 fantasy, supernatural, and mystery BL series that will make you scream in love. BL series were always known for having plots that revolved around the lives of university students, or mostly romantic comedy stories. But time has changed for the last couple of years and we were delighted to be introduced with fantasy, supernatural, and mystery BL series. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my 10 most favorite fantasy, supernatural, or mystery BL series that made me giggle in love. Feel free to share your own list of your favorite fantasy and supernatural BL series in the comments section below. Before that, some of these shows might not be available in your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geo-blocked BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on our list, He's Coming to Me. Romantic comedy BL series are some of my favorite BLs, but with added twist of mystery and supernatural genre in it. I can say that it's the perfect series for me. He's Coming to Me has always been one of my favorite BLs ever produced because it was unique at the time of its airing. I never thought that Om and Singto would deliver great performances during the entire series, and their chemistry was also present. Even though this BL was released way back in 2019, I still recommend this one because it's truly a remarkable show. Number 2. Cherry Magic. I guess it's the perfect time to binge watch again the 12 episodes of Cherry Magic because a sequel is happening soon next month in the form of a movie. Just like He's Coming to Me, Cherry Magic is a combination of romance, comedy, and supernatural, and it really made the story super likable. It wasn't perfect, but it was one of the best BLs ever released in 2020. The story was light, but the impact was still present during the climax of the series. The movie sequel will tell the continuation of their story, but with the challenge on their relationship after knowing that Adachi will have to transfer. Cherry Magic is indeed one of a kind. Number 3. Peach of Time. The story of Peach of Time was kind of similar to He's Coming to Me, although it had its own twists. But unlike the latter, Peach of Time focused more on the drama of the story and the challenge for Yuno in order not to be an evil ghost. The combination of Thai and Korean language was shocking at first, but it grew on me as the story progressed. There were also happy and cute moments, although the climax was kind of a surprise. Peach of Time might not be the best in this list, but it delivered so well in my opinion. Number 4. Kissable Lips. When I've heard that there will be a vampire BL series, I really got excited because I'm really a fan of vampire stories. Sadly, the story did not explore much about the vampires but only focused on the romance side. I guess it was due to the short runtime per episodes and we couldn't really squeeze too much events in that. The chemistry of the main leads was also there, but I was also confused with the introduction of the villain. Kissable Lips could have been a better series if they only managed to make a longer runtime per episode. Anyway, I really enjoyed watching this one until the finale happens. Number 5. Tinted with You. Korean BLs really have some of the unique plots, but oftentimes, the stories aren't expound that much and only revolve around the main characters. Tinted with You is one great example of that. I really like the plot of going back to the past and altering its outcome, but the story was so short. It could be because of budget issue, but I honestly thought that the story had so much potential. Anyway, Tinted with You really stood out for me because of historical fantasy story. Number 6. Until We Meet Again. When it comes to these kinds of genre, Until We Meet Again is surely one of the best choices you can pick. We can never go wrong in watching this series all over again because of how great the story was. Although Until We Meet Again was filled with a lot of heavy drama scenes, I still think that it was needed to maintain the momentum of the story until its climax. With Between Us coming out in November, I'm hoping to see Dean and Farm again soon. Number 7. History 3 Trapped. I was never a fan of mystery action series since I'm more into light and romantic comedy shows, but History 3 Trapped was so great to be ignored. Although it has been almost 3 years since its airing, it's still one of the best BLs you can watch today because it was indeed a masterpiece. I'm hoping that another set of History series would air this year with the same or even much better quality than History 3 Trapped. Number 8. Color Rush. Korean BLs are known on having interesting and unique plots, and Color Rush was one of those. The first season of this BL might not be on par with some on this list, but the overall story was actually a good one. If we would only focus on the main part of the story, it was done fair enough to justify its story, but we want to see more after its ending. I haven't seen the season 2 yet, but some reviews told that the season 2 focused more on the mystery part rather than the romance. Number 9. Manner of Death. Although this BL was aired on 2020, it's still definitely worth watching even after 2 years since release. Ever since, I always consider Manner of Death as one of the most underrated BL series of the last 2 years because it wasn't that much given attention by some fans, although it's one of the best BLs out there. Mystery and romance genres for BL were so unlikely before, but thankfully Manner of Death happened. Aside from that, the chemistry of the main characters is undeniably present all throughout the series. Number 10. Not Me the Series. This show is still ongoing, but it already breaks a record for having the highest rating series on IMDb website. It's not a surprise anymore since the series speaks masterpiece in every scene it gives. Even though Gmmtv isn't promoting this series like some of their other shows, Not Me still trends every time there's a new episode on a Sunday, and that indicates that fans would always look for quality shows themselves. Currently, I'm still in awe whenever I watch this series because of how good it is. It's entirely on a different league considering the lack of budget. I'm hoping that Not Me will deliver a remarkable finale. Fantasy, supernatural, and mystery BL series are indications that the industry is now moving forward in terms of creativity and uniqueness when it comes to their plots. A couple of years ago, this was only one of my dreams, that BL series would grow not only in terms of quantity but more so of the quality. Which of these BL series do you like the most? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.